Hello everyone, in this video we will learn how to find out the square root of any number by a simple trick. For this you should know the squares of number from 1 to 9. Now just remember that the square of 1 and 9 is ending with 1. Square of 2 and 8 is ending with 4. Square in 3 and 7 is ending with 9. Square of 4 and 6 is ending with 6, and the square of 5 is ending with 5, which is the only number which is ending with 5. Okay. Now to get the square root of any number, just mark last two digit of this number. Now the unit digit of this number is 4, so it may be the square of 2 or 8, because the square of 2 is ending with 4 and the square of 8 is ending with also 4. Okay. Now the remaining digit is 7. So we will find out that the 7 is present between which two square number. So 2 square is equal to 4 and 3 square is equal to 9. So it will be present between these two number. Now we will take smaller number between these two number, which is 2. So we will first write down 2 here. Okay. Now to get the next digit, we will check that 7 is nearer to which number, 4 or 9. 7 minus 4 is equal to 3 and 9 minus 7 is equal to 2. So it is nearer to 9, which is the square of 3, and 3 is bigger number between these two numbers. So we will take bigger number from this number, which is 8. So we will write down 8 here. So the square root of 784 is 28. Now to get the square root of 2116, similarly we will mark the last two digit of this number, which is 16. Now the unit place is 16, so it may be the square of 4 or 6. Okay. Now the remaining digit is 21. We will check that 21 is present between which two square numbers. So 4 square is equal to 16 and 5 square is equal to 25. So it will present between these two numbers, and 4 is smaller between these two numbers. So we will write down 4 here. Okay. Now we will check that 21 is nearer to 16 or 25. So 21 minus 16 is equal to 5 and 25 minus 21 is equal to 4. So it is nearer to 25, which is the square of 5, and 5 is greater number between these two numbers. So we will take greater number between these two numbers, which is 6. So we will write down 6 here. So the square root of 2116 is equal to 46. Similarly, to get the square root of 5041, we first mark last two digit of this number. Now the unit place is 1, so it may be the square of 1 or 9. Now the remaining digit is 50, so it will be present between the square of 7 and 8. Because 7 square is equal to 49 and 8 square is equal to 64. Now the smaller number between these two numbers is 7, so we will write down first 7 here. Okay. Now to get the second number, means second digit, we will check that 50 is nearer to 49 or 64. So 50 minus 49 is equal to 1 and 64 minus 50 is equal to 14. So it is nearer to 49, which is the square of 7, and 7 is smaller between these two numbers. So we will take smaller number. So our answer is 71. Square root of 5041 is equal to 71. Similarly, to get the square root of 7569, we first mark the last two digit of this number. Now the unit place is 9, so it may be the square of 3 or 7. Okay. Now the remaining digit is 75, so it will present between the square of 8 and 9, because 8 square is equal to 64 and 9 square is equal to 81. 8 is smaller between these two numbers, so we will write down 8 first. Okay. Now we will check that 75 is closer to 64 or 81. So 75 minus 64 is equal to 11 and 81 minus 75 is equal to 6. So it is closer to 81, which is the square of 9, and 9 is bigger number between these two numbers. So we will take bigger number from these two number, which is 7. Okay. So we will write down 7 here. So the square root of 7569 is equal to 87. Now we will discuss some bigger number like 15376. Okay, so similarly we will just mark the last two digit of this number, and the unit digit is 6, so it may be the square of 4 or 6. Now the remaining digit is 153, so it will be present between the square of 12 and 13. So 12 square is equal to 144 and 13 square is equal to 169. So 153 present between these two number. Now the smaller number between these two number is 12. So first we will write down 12 here. Okay, now to get the next digit we will check that 153 is closer to 144 or 169. Okay, so 153 minus 144 is equal to 9, and 169 minus 153 is equal to 16. So it is nearer to 144, which is the square of 12, and 12 is a smaller number between these two numbers, so we will take smaller number. Okay, so our next digit is 4. So square root of 15376 is equal to 124. Okay. Now similarly, to get the square root of 22801, we will first mark the last two digit of this number. Now the unit digit is 1, so it may be the square of 1 or 9. Okay. Now the left digit is 228. So it will be present between the square of 15 and 16, because the square of 15 is equal to 225 and the square of 16 is equal to 256. Okay. Now 15 is smaller between these two numbers, so we will first write down 15 here. Okay. Now we will check that 228 is closer to 225 or 256. Okay. So 228 minus 225 is equal to 3, and 256 minus 228 is equal to 28. So it is nearer to 225, which is the square of 15, and 15 is smaller between these two numbers, so we will take smaller number between these two number. Okay, so this is 1. So our answer is 151. So square root of 22801 is 151.